to another Let's Play by me, GamerWolfSix of SimTower. On the last Let's Play, we got our VIP to come here, and they were like, hey, comfortable stay. So we passed that. So now we don't have to worry so much about traffic in the tower. At least with regards to the VIP, we're still going to have to make sure that, people are able to get to places relatively quickly. There really should be a, you just build this thing here. You can delete it if it's within, like, what, an hour's worth of time or something? Because, I constantly do that. It just makes my, I was going to say PTSD, but that's not the thing. No, OST, that's the thing I used to record. Obsessive compulsive disorder, maybe? I would have to say very light, but I'm not sure. I'm not a person that knows all that stuff. Granted, if you've ever... Heck. Again. If you've ever seen the show Monk, I kind of did that stuff in the past. Like you crack one knuckle, you have to crack all the other ones. You touch a pole, you might want to have the urge to touch the other ones. It's a pain in the arse. Yeah. What are you gonna do? And I don't know why. But, now that I think about it, I do it a lot less these days. Though I still have the urge to not step on cracks. It's not because of the whole break your mother's back kind of thing. It's a lot more of the... I don't know. Oh yeah, one thing we should probably do is click, build a medical center and one of those things on the, 11th floor? Yeah. We're just gonna have to acquire a large amount of cash after everybody leaves. I really do not want to have a terrorist come into my building and blow it up, which is kind of... I always think it's kind of funny that there what used to be a golden age of terrorism in the United States, and when terrorism was a bit more laissez-faire. Like, the Weather Underground, which is a nice app on your phone, but it also used to be like a terrorist organization about something, and from what I've heard... Like, they blew up buildings, but then at some point, like, they're blowing up enough buildings that were, like, doing damage that they were like, we should probably do it less because the newspapers are not reporting on it as much. Just like, that's kind of funny. Granted, they did it with, during the times when people were out, or they would make sure people were outside the buildings before they blew up. Which, good on them on that part. And just thinking of it like, oh hey, in this, I hope we can do this without, cool. Oh, I probably should have waited for people to leave first. Yeah, screw it. That was not a ton of money. How much? Boy, medical centers are wide. I really wish you could just fill in those places. You whiff. you for not having enough money for construction, because I'd just be really peeved off if I built one there and then had to destroy it. I mean, it's like my compulsiveness, but then also it's, hey, that's some empty space that could be filled with a room and could have some offset kind of like these. Horrible. Oh yeah, and I should probably check how full that recycling center is gonna be. Now I remember. Why did it have to be an expensive room? I should probably think about putting office spaces up there. You know, so that we can get more money from those things. Yeah, we tried. How much are they? I always find it weird in games when like things are either ridiculously overpriced or ridiculously underpriced, like in Evil Genius when a chair's like $5,000. It's like, it's a chair. What is it, like a one-of-a-kind thing from that one guy who's very famous for doing strange arts like cheeseburger, a can of soup? Andy Warhol, is that his name? You can say a bunch of things about like Men in Black movies. One thing, I do find it pretty funny that it's like, they're like, oh, Andy Warhol was actually an MIB agent that was there to do things, and he's just some guy being like, just making up arts. It's like, oh, I'm watching this guy eat a cheeseburger, it's just divine. I don't know, I just find that humorous. It is art. Actually, no, that is kind of weird here, that the maids have their own elevator. I can't really think of any times they've done it, but granted, I don't go around hotels looking at their floor plans, whatever. But I guess there must have been like, I think there might have been one for maintenance or something like that, because like they have to move a whole bunch of shit. Was this during the days and ages when people were supposed to have separate beds on television? That is so heckin' weird. Like when it was like, hey, we're gonna have this married couple on television, but they can't share the same bed. It's like, really? Like, I was gonna say, are they worried that people think they fuck, but, you know, like, television people would probably, they probably would think these people have sex. Unless they actually know what marriage is, in which case they probably know that they don't have sex. Well, that's the joke. I'm not sure how that is actually. I can understand to some degree, like, you know, you start out young, virile, but all of a sudden you have sex all the time with this new person, you have sex a whole bunch, and then a bit later, just kind of like, we don't need to have sex all the time. I mean, I would just watch a movie or something, have sex periodically. So it would be really weird to get to that age. mean, sometimes, like, personally, okay, maybe, well, you know my YouTube. I talk about shit. But, like, sometimes I'm like, am I getting old because I'm not, heck, it's doing it again. Because I'm not yearning for, like, that stuff all the time. Then other times I'm like, God damn it. Seriously, I got shit to do, and again? Maybe it's because I take adequate care of myself. I say adequate because sometimes I take care of myself reasonably well. Try to eat vegetables. I do try to exercise a whole bunch. Try to get 8 hours sleep because hey, I like sleeping, and you know, going through the day without being tired as fuck is nice too. But then other times it's like, hey, I binge drink. I'm terrible wolves. Remember, kids, binge drinking bad. Drinking usually is also bad. Like, what, last week there was a study that came out, it's like, no amount of alcohol is safe to drink. Hopefully I'll remember that. Wow, really? Again? The game, not myself. Come on. Now I'm thinking about a whole bunch of past stuff like, old movies and shit. I wonder if somebody's made somewhere like a movie spectrum of how horribly misrepresented or vilified Native Americans are based on certain movies. Because there are definitely some that really do that. Like, I can't remember what one was called. Like, it tends to, like, The Searchers? I'm gonna have to look it up while this thing's really messed up my YouTube. Maybe I'll let things go along and then click it again. Hack and hack. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Well, time's continuing on at a dizzying pace. Yes, and the movie is called The Searchers by John Wayne. It's a real... The movie really paints Native Americans in a really bad light. God, what the fuck is going on? Maybe if I click on hotel or something, she'll pause it for a sec. Nope, bit too high. Come on. You can do it. Maybe I need to clean some cache or something. I should probably do that. And let's do a save and I'll just try to reload it. Because this is bad. Should be right back. So, I saved it, reloaded it, and here's why you should have multiple saves and also backup, because this file requires an older version of SimTower. Go fuck yourself. It's like, really? Really? I don't know how that's supposed to fucking work. So definitely don't save during that, but hey. Backups! Yay! Thank you, GamerWolf. You are so smart and handsome. What did we do? I guess we just built hotel rooms. Yeah. Okay, so remember, don't do that.